You're about to fix something tiny that quietly drains your energy, stresses your gut, and may nudge your heart in the wrong direction, all before noon. In the next few minutes, you'll hear 7 silent breakfast mistakes that most people make at home, in cafes, even on healthy diets. These mistakes are so common that you probably did one this week without noticing. Keep watching, because at 0:30 I'll finally reveal exactly what food we're talking about, and by the end, you'll know precisely how to prepare it, pair it, and store it to keep its benefits while avoiding hidden risks. Stay with me to the end for a quick checklist you can screenshot and use every morning. Here's the reveal. We're talking about eggs, one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. Protein, B vitamins, choline for the brain, selenium, and more. Eggs can be fantastic. But some ways of eating, cooking, and storing them can quietly work against you. This video is educational and not medical advice. Food choices are personal. If you have conditions, allergies, or questions about cholesterol, talk with your healthcare professional. With that said, let's make eggs work for you, at any age. Before we jump in, quick promise so you know this is worth your time. You'll get 7 avoidable mistakes, the exact fix for each, and a cook and pair blueprint you can use today. I'll also show smart storage habits that protect freshness and minimize risk. If you want more videos like this, practical, science-aware, and easy to apply, tap subscribe and the bell so you don't miss the next upload. Mistake number 1. Eating undercooked or raw eggs when you don't need to. Raw or undercooked eggs can carry bacterial risks. Even when contamination is uncommon, the potential is real, and young children, pregnant people, older adults, and those with weakened immune systems are more vulnerable. Heat isn't the enemy, improper heat is. The fix: thorough cooking. Aim for set whites and fully set or softly set yolks depending on your preference, but avoid runny whites. Use steady, moderate heat. For scrambles, cook until no visible liquid remains. For poaching, simmer water, not a rolling boil, and cook until the white is opaque and the yolk is at least jammy. If your recipe truly requires raw egg, certain sauces or desserts, consider pasteurized shell eggs or a carton of pasteurized liquid eggs designed for raw preparations. Mistake number 2. Frying in unstable oils or overheating fats. Many people crack eggs into whatever oil is closest. Some oils smoke easily, breaking down into off flavors and unwanted compounds. The fix: choose heat-stable options and control the pan temperature. For stovetop cooking, a small amount of olive oil, avocado oil, or a little butter can be fine when kept below their smoke points. Preheat the pan on medium, not high. If you see smoking, wipe the pan and start fresh. Burned fat equals burned flavor. For a zero-guess method, soft boil, hard boil, or steam your eggs. You'll skip pan fats altogether while keeping texture consistent. Mistake #3. Pairing eggs with processed meats and refined carbs. Eggs are often teamed with bacon, sausage, white toast, or sugary spreads. That pairing can spike sodium, add saturated fat, and crowd out fiber. The fix: pair for balance. Build a plate with eggs plus leafy greens, vegetables plus fiber-rich carbs. Examples: scramble with spinach and tomatoes, add a side of rolled oats or whole grain toast, or top with avocado and herbs. For a savory bowl, quinoa, roasted veggies, and a soft boiled egg. This combo slows digestion, supports satiety, and keeps energy steadier. Mistake number 4. Overloading yolks without considering the rest of the diet. Egg yolks contain nutrients like choline and fat-soluble vitamins. They also contain cholesterol. Whether dietary cholesterol raises blood cholesterol varies by person and overall diet pattern. The fix: look at the whole week, not just one breakfast. If your pattern is already rich in saturated fats and minimal in fiber, consider mixing whole eggs with egg whites in scrambles. E.g., 1 whole egg plus 2 whites. Add vegetables for volume, and prioritize unsaturated fats elsewhere in the day. If your clinician has given you specific targets, follow them. The goal is nutrient quality plus balance, not egg fear. Mistake number 5. Washing shell eggs before storing them. This surprises many people. Shells have a natural protective layer. Washing can remove that barrier and increase the chance that microbes move through the porous shell, especially if the water is warmer than the egg. The fix: don't wash before storage. If a shell is visibly dirty, gently spot clean right before cracking, not days earlier. Store eggs in their original carton on a refrigerator shelf, not the door, which warms with every opening. Keep them away from strong odors. Shells are porous and can absorb smells. Mistake number 6. Ignoring food combinations that reduce nutrient value. Eggs supply protein and micronutrients, but the rest of the plate can help, or hinder. Ultra-sweet drinks and pastries create a blood sugar surge that works against sustained energy and satiety. The fix: pair with produce and slow carbs. Vitamin-rich vegetables support a broader nutrient profile, and intact grains or beans bring fiber. If you prefer sweet notes in the morning, try berries or sliced apple with cinnamon instead of pastry. For sauces, lean on tomato salsa, yogurt herb drizzle, or a squeeze of lemon for brightness without added sugar. Mistake #7. Sloppy storage and expiry habits. Leaving eggs on the counter for hours, pushing cartons to the back for weeks, or ignoring best by dates can hurt quality. The fix: cold chain and rotation. Put eggs in the fridge soon after shopping. Use a first in, first out habit. Place the older carton in front. If you're unsure about freshness, do a smell check when cracking. If an egg smells off, discard it. When meal prepping hard-boiled eggs, cool them promptly and refrigerate in a covered container. Peel only when needed to reduce surface exposure. How to cook for tender texture and reliable safety. 3 blueprints. 1. Soft-boiled, jammy center. Bring water to a gentle boil. Lower 1 to 2 eggs with a spoon. 6.5 - 7.5 minutes. Then straight into ice water for 2 to 3 minutes. Peel carefully. 2. No rubber scramble. Whisk eggs with a splash of water or milk, medium-low heat, patient stirring with a silicone spatula. Pull off heat while still slightly glossy. Carryover heat finishes the set. 3. Poached without stress. Simmer water, not a rolling boil. Crack egg into a small cup. Stir water gently to form a lazy whirl and slide the egg in. Cook 3 to 4 minutes for a set white, jammy yolk. Lift with a slotted spoon, blot on paper towel. Smart flavor without the trap. Skip the heavy processed meats and build flavor from aromatics and herbs. Chives, parsley, dill, scallions, black pepper, paprika, or turmeric. Add umami with sautéed mushrooms or a spoon of tomato paste. For creaminess, finish with Greek yogurt or a tiny sprinkle of sharp cheese, not a blanket of melty slices. Glycemic-friendly plates, all ages, any goal. Mediterranean skillet. Eggs, cherry tomatoes, spinach, olives, onions. Finish with olive oil and lemon. Veggie-loaded breakfast taco. Egg plus black beans plus peppers plus cabbage slaw in a small whole grain tortilla, lime on top. Oat bowl plus egg. Savory oats cooked in low-sodium broth, topped with a soft-boiled egg and green onions. For busy mornings, the 10-minute framework. Choose a cook method: boil, scramble, poach. Add 2 colors of veg, frozen works. Add 1 fiber source: oats, whole grain toast, leftover quinoa, beans. Add 1 fresh accent: lemon, herbs, salsa. Plate and eat. No processed meats required. Safety and special cases. If you're cooking for young kids, pregnant people, older adults, or anyone immunocompromised, favor fully cooked eggs and keep surfaces clean. Crack eggs into a separate bowl to check freshness and avoid shell fragments. Wash hands and tools after contact with raw egg. Cholesterol context. Simplified eggs include cholesterol. How it impacts blood lipids depends on genetics and the entire diet. Fiber-rich foods, vegetables, legumes, oats, fruit, and unsaturated fats, olive oil, nuts, seeds, fish, support healthy lipid profiles. Think pattern, not a single food. Myth versus reality. Quick hits. Brown eggs are healthier. Shell color reflects the hen breed, not nutrient superiority. Raw eggs build more muscle. Heat actually improves protein digestibility. Properly cooked eggs support muscle just fine. More yolks equals always worse. Context matters. Keep overall saturated fat moderate, add fiber, and follow personal medical guidance. Egg Freshness 101. Buy from a source with good turnover. Keep cartons sealed. Store on a refrigerator shelf, colder than the door. Don't stack heavy items on cartons, cracks invite contamination. Label cartons with the purchase date, it helps rotation. Make eggs work for weight goals. High-quality protein supports satiety. Pair with volume veggies and slow carbs to reduce snacking later. Example: veggie scramble plus small bowl of berries. Avoid the sweet drink trap at breakfast. Choose water, unsweetened tea, or coffee if tolerated. Hydration plus electrolytes. Briefly, a salty processed breakfast plus insufficient water can leave you sluggish. Keep your first meal moderate in sodium, include water, and consider potassium-rich foods, spinach, tomatoes, for balance as part of an overall varied diet. 3 universal breakfast plates. Copy-paste ideas. Greens and eggs. Sauté spinach with garlic. Add 2 eggs. Finish with lemon and pepper. Side: cherry tomatoes. Farm bowl: roasted sweet potato cubes, black beans, 2 eggs, cilantro, squeeze of lime. Protein oats hybrid: savory oats, soft-boiled egg, sautéed mushrooms, scallions. Condiments without consequences. Choose mustard, salsa, hot sauce, or a yogurt herb drizzle. Use cheese as a garnish, not a blanket. Keep added sugar near zero at breakfast. Your 30-second morning checklist: cook thoroughly, no runny whites. Use stable heat and avoid smoking oils. Pair with vegetables plus fiber. Store cold, in carton, on a fridge shelf. Don't wash before storage, clean right before use. Rotate cartons. Trust your nose. Adjust yolk-white ratio based on your overall diet and professional advice. Rapid fixes for common problems: rubbery scramble, heat too high or cooked too long. Lower the heat, remove while glossy. Sour or sulfur smell? Discard. Don't risk it. Green ring around yolks? Overcooked hard-boiled eggs, harmless but adjust timing and cool promptly. Meal prep without blandness: hard-boil a batch for the next 3 to 4 days. Keep shells on until the day you eat them. Rotate flavor: Day 1 with sea salt and pepper, Day 2 with paprika and lemon, Day 3 with chili flakes and herbs. Combine each with a different vegetable side to prevent taste fatigue. Performance and focus mornings: for long study or work sessions, use a plate that digests steadily. 2 eggs plus sautéed greens plus intact grains. Avoid heavy, greasy pairings or sugary pastries that can cause an energy dip mid-morning. Family-friendly swaps: kids often prefer wraps. Make a mini breakfast taco with eggs, beans, and shredded lettuce. Keep heat mild. Offer hot sauce on the side for adults. Add a fruit cup for natural sweetness instead of juice. Travel and eating out on the road: choose omelets loaded with vegetables, Request whole grain toast, skip sides of bacon, sausage, and ask for light oil. If the diner's default is high heat and heavy fat, opt for hard-boiled eggs with a side salad when available. When to seek professional guidance if you have a medical condition or lipid concerns. A registered dietitian or clinician can tailor egg frequency and overall dietary patterns to your goals. This video is informational and encourages personalized care. Recap with purposed eggs can be a powerful ally if you avoid these traps: undercooking when unnecessary, overheating unstable oils, pairing with processed meats and refined carbs, ignoring your weekly saturated fat pattern, washing before storage, building sugar-heavy plates, and sloppy storage. Fix them with safe heat, stable fats, produce plus fiber pairings, mindful yolk strategy, smart storage, and balanced flavors. If this helped, hit like so the platform shows this to more people who need it. Tell me in the comments, how do you usually eat your eggs, and what's the first change you'll make tomorrow? Subscribe for more practical, science-aware videos that make everyday meals work harder for your health.